What's up, good people? It's Tanika Nikki, and it's looking like we have more missing children in Virginia than originally thought. Since Jolie Moose's disappearance, I've noticed that children have been really coming up missing in the Virginia area, so I've been trying to post them as I see them. I don't know what it is, it's just something, you know, I don't know, just something doesn't feel right. And I've been making that clear that I believe it's something really, really, really wrong going on in Virginia. So here's a list of the missing children in Virginia as it stands for January, um, starting with the current present day. I'll find faces to go with these names if I can. I'll add them to the end of this recording. However, the first one on the list, Sean Mendez from Virginia. Been missing since the 22nd. 17 from Hampton, Virginia. I missed one. Taylor Farrell. Taylor is 16 from Petersburg, Virginia. Has been missing as far as it says here today. Has come up missing or reported missing. Isabella Miller. Isabella Miller Jenkins is her name. Has been missing since the 19th. She's 15. She's missing from the Bedford, Virginia area. This young lady, I hope I don't mess this name up. Marilyn Guardado Menjivar. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I believe this is a Hispanic young lady. The spelling is there. You can see it and read it. Again, forgive me if I'm misspelling that, mispronouncing that. She's from Manassas, Virginia. Been missing ever since the 18th. As you see, Jolie Moose is on this list. We all are very familiar with Miss Jolie Moose, and we've been praying for her family and to keep Jolie Moose protected and get her home safe. She's been missing since the 12th. You know she's from Alexandria, Virginia. Eduardo Lopez Escobar, age 16. Missing from Norfolk, Virginia. This baby's been missing since last year, November 26th. Jordan Dean. Jordan Dean is 15 from Chesterfield, Virginia. He's been missing since June 28th. The last one I'm going to mention, Braylon Kane. Braylon has been missing since December the 3rd from Lorton, Virginia. Braylon is 15 years old. There's one more on this list. My apologies. Kevin Martinez Morano is from Alexandria, Virginia, the same place as Jolie Musa. Kevin's 15 years old. Kevin's been missing since November the 26th, 2017. I'm going to go again over this list in reverse, just in case you've missed any or heard a name you find familiar. We just mentioned Kevin Martinez Moreno from Alexandria, Virginia. Is 15. He's been missing since November the 26th, 2017. Above him, we have Braylon Kane. Braylon Kane has been missing since December the 3rd of last year. Braylon's 15. Lorton, Virginia. Jordan Dean. Jordan Dean is 15. Been missing since July 28th of last year. From Chesterfield, Virginia. Eduardo Lopez Escobar, 16 years old, has been missing since November 26, 2017, from Norfolk, Virginia. Again, we have Miss Jolie Musa. Jolie Musa, 16. She's from Alexandria, Virginia. She's been missing since January the 12th. Maryland. And I'm going to leave you guys to pronounce the rest of that. I hate to chop it up, but her name is Marilyn. Marilyn's 18. She's been missing since June the 1st. From Manassas, Virginia. Then we have Isabella Miller Jenkins. Isabella has been missing since the 1st of January. Isabella is from Bedford, Virginia. I'm sorry, Isabella is also 15. Sean Mendez. Sean Mendez is 17. Has been missing since January the 17th. I'm sorry, January the 7th. And is 17 years old. From Hampton, Virginia. All right, just double checking to make sure I hadn't missed any other children. The very last one mentioning now is Taylor Farrell. Taylor Farrell is 16 years old. I misspoke the last time. Taylor has been missing since the 14th. That's 2 days after Jolie Musa had come up missing. Taylor is from Petersburg, Virginia. As I also stated, I'm going to get some names to go with these faces so you guys will know what you're looking for. Virginia has a problem, y'all. I'm sure this is not a complete and total list of the missing, runaway, wrongly categorized children. But this is the list that I have currently. And we're going to do our best to get the word out about these babies and get them home. Share the word, pass it along. I'm going to get some names to go with these faces, and I'll be back with you guys in just a moment. Pause for the cause. Okay, guys. I was able to find some faces to go with some of those names, and some of the pictures just aren't available for some of the children. So, this is what I have. This young lady here is Isabella Milner Jenkins, and she's on the list of the children that I mentioned. This young lady is Taylor Farrell. This is Kevin Martinez Marino. As you notice, he's from Alexandria, the same place that Jolie Moose is from. This Braylon Kane. This is Jordan Dean. Jordan Dean is 14, as you see. And sorry for the pause. Some kind of way I cropped his name out of the bottom. That wasn't my intention. So I had to look at my list again and locate him. But he is Jordan Dean. This is Eduardo Lopez. It should say Escobar because that's what his last name is on the missing and exploited children's list. His last name is Escobar. I know a lot of people are hearing more and more about sex trafficking, human trafficking, and so forth. It's alive and well, guys. It's alive and well and growing in leaps and bounds. It's the number 2 crime in the United States. People make more money on people than they do drugs nowadays. Human trafficking is slavery, modern day slavery. Women, men, and children are sold into slavery over here in the U.S. every day. When I was looking it up, it said every 5 minutes, someone is taken from their families, whether it be a child, a baby, a teenager, a woman, a boy. They're taken from their homes more often than we like to believe. And we like to give it a face. We say that girls are in danger. Young teenage girls, little girls. But did you know that boys are just as likely to be kidnapped, taken from their homes as little girls? When it comes to human trafficking, human slavery, it has no gender preference. It has no age preference. It has no racial preference. and it's prominent, closer than you think, in the neighborhoods you least expect it. This one is my favorite because it says, you may choose to look the other way, but you can never say again that you did not know. Know the signs of trafficking. Sometimes things hide in plain sight. That one kid that looked a little too nervous. That one little girl that won't stop crying in the grocery store, in the parking lot, in the mall. That one little thing that was out of place that you kind of brushed off is, oh well, it's nothing. They're just acting out. You never know. One in 5 girls and 1 in 20 boys is a victim of sexual abuse, human trafficking, kidnapping. It's all about educating your children at home, being unafraid to have those talks about personal safety, about internet safety. The do's and the don'ts changed over the years. You used to be able to browse the internet and things stay just right there on the internet. And you and your children and whomever else stay safe on their couch. But as you see, nowadays you need to give your kids a tutorial on the do's and the don't of the web, social media sites. You need to retrain them in the old school stranger danger scenario. The stranger that means you danger is no longer so recognizable. With catfishing and people being able to be who they want to be when it comes to being online, kids are easily fooled and tricked. You don't know. They don't know. And they won't know until you tell them, until you sit down and talk to them. It can be the difference between you still having your baby at home, safe and sound, growing healthy, and you having to put up a missing child poster with your child's face on it, hoping that someone has a big enough heart to spread the word and keep an eye and an ear open to help bring that baby home to you. It can be the difference in a missing person, a missing child, or a healthy, loving family intact. It's that serious. I hope you guys rewind this video and take a second look at those children, even at the names that I couldn't find pictures to match. Maybe you recognize a name, but please rewind and have a look at those children. Keep your eyes and ears open, spread the word. Because not only does Virginia have a problem, but this problem is way, way more widespread than Virginia. Virginia has a problem right now. However, so does Chicago, so does California, so does Georgia, Florida, New York. It's a growing problem and a growing epidemic. Someone told me that it's National Awareness Month when it comes to human trafficking. I had no idea. I had no idea that it had to be a specific month for us to recognize the fact that there's something wrong going on. But I won't preach. I'm going to do what I've been doing lately, and that's getting the faces out here. That's bringing a little awareness where I can, and that's shining a light where it's needed. All right, guys. It's your girl, Tanika Nikki. Keep your eyes and ears open. And let's continue to keep Jolie Moose's family lifted up in prayer. She's the baby that lit this fire up under me that has me looking a little deeper into not only Virginia, but at human trafficking, sex trafficking in general. Peace and love, guys.